Yo guys, so this is more like a random video, something different from what we've been doing before. Of recent I've been posting more of scholarships, but today I just want to take a different direction, do something different. So in today's video I want to do a movie review of Best Friends in the World. Most of you must have watched the movie Best Friends in the World by Neptune Studio. So why do I want to do this review? The reason why I want to do this review is because I actually love this movie. Like, I love it a lot. Someone introduced me to this movie. I watched the first season and I'm so wowed. Like, the movie is just so wonderful, and this is the season 2 that is ongoing. Like, I just feel this need to talk to somebody about it. I just want to talk about this movie, like get to interact with you guys about the movie. I just want to have that feeling of talking to somebody about the movie, like interaction. We are as if we're interacting, something like that. That is more of what I'm doing today, more of an interaction with you guys, trying to talk about the movie, what we like about the movie, what we don't like about the movie, like the flaws, like the emotional parts, the happy parts of the movie. I don't want to express myself because this movie is so interesting, man. Like, it's very, very interesting that I don't want to talk about it all day with somebody. So I want to talk to a larger crowd of people, talk to a lot of you guys about this movie, and also. So yeah, let's get into it. But first off, Neptune Studio, why you guys like this? Like, you guys literally want to kill me with anxiety and suspense. Like, why would you be releasing new episodes every two weeks? Like, why? I'm so anxious. Like, I don't know, guys, do people feel the same anxiety and this same suspense? Like, you just want to get this movie done with. You want to see what happens at the end. You want to see what happens next. I just wish they would be releasing new episode every day. Every day they get to release new episode. It would have been wonderful than waiting for 2 whole weeks. Please, guys, Neptune Studio, if you guys can no, I understand, because I'm also an actor. I understand the stress of pre-production, post-production, and production and post-production, and sometimes inconsistency with actors also can cause a delay. And so then editing is also something else that takes a whole lot of time. So I understand the whole process and so, but then I just can't help but wish that new episodes can be released as soon as possible, because the suspense are too much. I just can't wait to get everything done. So, by the way, you guys are doing a very, very, very wonderful work. I love this movie so much. This movie is like a typical American high school movie. You guys just brought it into this Nigerian movie, and I love the script. The script is so wonderful. You guys are doing a perfect work because you put a lot of emotion into this movie. Like the writer put a lot of emotion, a lot of feelings into it, and people can actually relate with what is being acted on every episode. So kudos to you guys. You guys are doing a lot of good work. So let's get right into the movie review. So episode 4 started with the campaign, with Olive walking into the school hall, and Elvie,
done me a huge favor, because when I win, your petty attempt to discredit me will only make my win that much sweeter.
Look around you, Olive.
Let's talk about this campaign. What do you guys think? Me, I feel that Olive and Adams made a very big mistake from the start by going for the same position. Man, these are best friends. They've been friends for years, and I feel that there should be a place for sacrifice. Why would you want to go for the same post and you guys are best friends? Think of what it would have been if both of them were contesting for different posts and working together as a team. These guys would have been so formidable. If they would have built a very formidable team working together. Let's say, for instance, Adam goes for the head boy, then Holly for the deputy, and Archie for the library prefect, then these 3 people with Esther supporting them, coming together to work as a team. Just imagine how it would have been, like the kind of formidable team they would have built. And you know that Olive is a famous person in the school, as well as Adam. Both of them are famous. So imagine like them working together. But a reverse was the case. They were like working against each other. So the campaign, like from the start, caused a lot of drift and a lot of problem for both of them. You know, I think Olive should have won that election. She should have won. If not because of that scandal against her, she should have won. Because the fact that a teacher because when the principal called her and what the principal said, I feel that she was disqualified, or she wasn't the winner, because that scandal was raised up by a teacher. And I feel that Evelyn also has something to do with that. Probably she told her mom about it, or probably she told a teacher about it, like to bring up that topic or something, and so that Olive will be disqualified from that position. But because I've been like, okay, I remember back then in high school when I was applying for this post of the head prefect, then I was from the arts class, then the other guy from the science class, the guy was the overall best student in my set. Then in my school, the art class has never produced like head prefect, never. So I was the first person coming for the post of the head prefect from my school, from the art class. Then when the teachers were deliberating, there was a lot of argument. Some teachers were like, the art class has never produced a senior prefect, that they should continue with the legacy, that senior prefect should always come from the science class, then deputy will come from the art class, that why should art class produce a senior prefect. Then they were like, me, I don't know mathematics, and the other guy is academically good than I am. Like a lot of things were said, a lot of allegations were made. But then the teachers from the art class were like saying, no, that it doesn't matter whether I'm from the art class or not, that they should give the art class a chance. And me, I was so outspoken, like I was so friendly, I was so sociable, more than the other guy from the science class. So I could understand what must have happened during the teachers meeting. Probably some teachers must have raised the topic, and as a result, Olive was disqualified. But I so strongly believe that she would have won. She would have won that election. You could even imagine that even the proprietress, that is Evelyn's mom, had to come to the school because of that. So I feel that something must have transpired in that staff meeting that made Olive not to win. So guys, if you love this my review, I want me to be doing a lot of review about Neptune 3 Studio, you want us to relate, you want us to talk about it, you want me to do more video talking about it, please like this video. Like the number of like I get from this video will determine if I'll do more of this. So like I was saying, like if you look at like the reason why each of them went for that post, for instance, Adams, this is why Adams went for the post. He wanted to impress his dad. Like I know, like you want to like show your dad that okay, you can actually do something. Then Olive is going for the post because of the college she was, she's going to apply for after high school, and because of her academic records. That was why she was going for the post, just to build her academic records and so. But then Adam is just going to impress her dad. Like there should have been a place for sacrifice. That is what best friends for. This reminded me of a case where when I was going for a post of vice president in our association here in Russia, then I told my friend about it. Then it happened that she also wanted to go for that post, but because I told her first, she had to like give way for me to contest for that position. So I felt that okay, instead of because she also wants to go for it, why don't I look for something else to go into? Because we working together would be a very good one. So I left the post for her and I went for something else, and it was awesome working with her. Like we were both there in the, like we both won. So Adam or Olive should have like just let's go for the other person to contest, and Olive actually knew that Adam was going to win. So why didn't you just let it go? And Adam, like your reason for going for the position wasn't even. So and look at now at the end, Olive didn't win the post for the head prefect. She didn't win the post for the vice. She wasn't even in the executive body at all. Now imagine that they had worked together under different position. Both of them would have been there, like Olive, Adams, Archie. They would have all been there, like in the student body. But unfortunately, it didn't happen that way. And then this actually took a very great turn on their friendship. Like Adam is just so, like, I don't understand that guy. The guy is easily swayed. Like, he doesn't have a firm stand on something. Like, how would you allow just a random girl that is Evelyn, that came from nowhere? Though, yeah, you guys were childhood friends, but she's been friends with Olive for a while. She just came from nowhere, and she, just a single person, is destroying your friendship with, like, a friendship you built for how many years? Destroying your friendship with your clique. This is a clique you built, and she just came and just took all the attention, took all the everything, and was just like spoiling your relationship with Olive, with Esther, with your friends. Like, man, like the guy is usually like sweet, like he doesn't have a firm stand at all, and that was very bad of him. Like, this girl did something that against your friend, your so-called friend, someone you've been friends with for a very long time, and it took you so long to apologize. Like, you couldn't even like man up to go meet Olive and say, okay, this was not my intention, I didn't mean to do this to you. Like, he just kept quiet. And when he went to apologize, was even trying to defend himself, to defend Evelyn, to even like give excuses. Like, man, it doesn't make sense. Like, at least think about your friendship first. Think about your friendship with Olive, and the fact that you love Olive. This is somebody you love, this is someone that you're friends with for a very long time, and you just like treated the whole thing so trivially. That was so bad of you, man. I didn't like that part about Adam at all. Like, that wasn't so cool. Then Mrs. or Miss Lucille, like, I don't understand. Is it like pride or something? Like, you saw your students, she's so down and she's going through a lot of stuff. Like, I don't understand. Why can't you like act like a teacher? Go to her, like sit down with her and talk to her. Like, the way she was not acting like one Cinderella. You stood from afar and you're like, it wasn't called for. That scene wasn't really called for. Though she actually like passed a message very well. Like, yeah, that was good. But then the approach she used was like, this your students. No matter what, you see her in a devastating position. You should have gone to her, sit down with her, and try to comfort her or advise her. Not like stand there and even Olive was even confused whether she was trying to scold her or she was trying to make her feel better or something. Man, like, as teachers, we believe that teachers are people that have this kind of very cordial relationship with their student, and you are a class teacher. The fact that you are a class teacher is a more reason why you should even go to her, sit down with her, and try to make her happy, try to comfort her, try to advise her also. Not just stand there like one kind Cinderella with pride and be no, this particular scene wasn't really cool for me. Then Mr. Ben, like, did you guys notice that Mr. Ben is still in the school? Like, I'm shocked to see Mr. Ben in that school, and he wasn't doing anything. Okay, yeah, we accept that it's no more their class teacher and he wasn't teaching them English anymore. But the fact that when you were their class teacher, you had this very close and cordial relationship with them. You love them as your own children. So, like, why didn't you at some point call Olive and talk to her? The fact that you are seeing the school, she's still your student. So, and she's like a favorite student of yours. Why didn't you like call her and talk to her and try to comfort her, something like that? Like, you are just there, you not do anything. So Mr. Ben did not really like do something cool there. Like, I wasn't really happy with what he did at all. Then the staff room, oh my god. You see, that action in that staff room is uncalled for. It's just nonsense. To me personally, I don't like whatever happened in that staff room. First of all, I believe that LHS is a very high and reputable school. Then their teachers, like all the teachers I saw there, were just so young, like young teachers. The oldest there should be like within 28-30 or so. Like, that is not really cool then. And they were not acting like so I believe that, okay, I was a teacher before and I understand that sometimes some teachers gossip and so, but the way they were acting was so childish and so uncalled for. It's just as if the teachers there were just secondary school graduates, people just in secondary school, are the ones they packed in that school and so. Then that man that challenged Olive, God, his acting is whack. And his actions were so uncalled for. If I was Olive, I would have reported him. No matter how depressed I am, no matter how sad I am, I would have reported him and he would have been sacked. Like, that action was so uncalled for. The way he attacked her, the way he was even talking, all the points he made were just so useless. His use of words were just so like foul and so whack. Nah, like that particular scene, I really didn't like it. I really didn't buy that scene at all. Like, it wasn't that for me. Like, that teacher should be sacked. Should be sacked. Like, he wasn't doing a good job at all. Like, a teacher should not do like that. No matter what, a teacher should not act that way. That, number one, that was abusive. Number two, that was violent. Number three, that was against teaching ethics. Number four, that was even inhuman. Like, everything he did there was just like so bad, so bad. So that scene, man, it was really not cool for me. Not really. Now let's talk about Evelyn. Oh my god, that girl, I actually like Evelyn. Like, she brought this American high school life into this movie. Like, all her acting, everything. Like, she acted as a part very well. Like, also, though she's always a villain, but I feel that she puts life into her part, into her character. But then let's think about it. I'm thinking, what if Evelyn was like Adam's father's strategy to separate Adam from Olive and Esther? Think about it. Because Adam's father wasn't happy with Adam's relationship with Olive and Esther. You get? So all of a sudden, Evelyn now came into the picture. And if you look at Evelyn's lifestyle, like, everything she does was attacking Olive. Like, everything she does was aimed at drawing Adam's attention from Olive and Esther. And I think she's succeeding in that. She's really doing a good job in that, because Adam is definitely giving every attention to her. Like, Adam's relationship with Olive and Esther is becoming bad, and every attention, everything is being given to Evelyn. So I'm thinking that maybe that is what it is actually. Maybe like it is Adam's father's strategy of trying to separate Adam from that clique or something. Well, what do you guys think? Like, do you reason with me? Am I making sense or something? Now let's talk about Olive's mom. Olive's mom. I actually love that woman. Like, she's a typical wonderful mother. Like, she's the best. She's the best mom. She's the best mom Olive could have had. Like, she played a role as a mother very, very well, with all the advice and the love she showed Olive as a single mother. Then I think she actually likes that bank manager. What do you guys think? I think she likes the man too, because the way she thinks about the man, her expression when she thinks about him, and so I feel something might happen between them. Let's watch and see. Like, both of them might get into something last. But then the woman, I love her action and everything. Now let's talk about Maria, that girl. Like, there are a lot of things you can learn from Maria's life. A lot of lessons, forgiving, humble, she's beautiful, she's free-spirited, she's like a lot of things to learn from her. And the fact that she had to go to Olive and try to advise her, and she's very insightful and very observant. I felt she observed that Olive was going through a lot of things, a lot of difficulties because of the election and the scandal surrounding it. So the fact that she went to Olive and tried to comfort her, tried to advise her, that was something awesome. Then I think Robert likes Maria. Yeah, because the way he's always looking at her, even that time that girl pushed her and he whispered to her, "Hope you're fine." So I think Robert likes Maria very much. But then let's watch and be seeing whether something would happen between those two. Esther. You know, you ought to have somebody like Esther in your life as friends. You are so lucky, like very, very lucky. Esther is a wonderful person. Like, she's the best friend you could have. She's the best kind of friend you could have. She's the best kind of girlfriend you could have. Look at all the support she was giving to Archie during like his speech in the class. Like, she was like an emotional support for that guy. You know, supporting him right from the campaign, in the class, every time, cheering him up, you know, giving him that vibe, that energy. God, if you have a girlfriend like Esther in your life, oh my God. Though she's not someone that is so into education and so, but then she's a life partner. She's a soulmate. Someone that you would want to have in your life, because she supports you very well as a friend, and she supports you very well as someone that she's in a relationship with. Just look at the way she was supporting Adam, and she was supporting Archie, giving him, you know, all the vibes, giving him all the cheers, all the support he needed. That was wonderful. Then the girl is so, like, the way she, if not for Esther, I believe Olive would have gone into a very, very deep depression. Like, it just takes a little more thing for Olive to, like, she would have gone into a very, 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 very deep depression if Esther hadn't come to her house that Sunday. Man, I bet, because like, she has lost it. Olive has totally lost it, and I understand what she feels. Like, that feeling of losing, and that feeling of being surrounded by a lot of scandals and so, like, I've been there. Like, I could relate with it. I could like resonate that in my life. I've experienced it, so I know what she's going through. That depression, that you know, that hotness, that feeling of failing. Oh my God, like, I understand. And if not for Esther, I bet you Olive would have gone. And it's so sad that her mom wasn't there at that point, you know, to support her like she has always done. Like, nobody was there for her. She just felt that, and she's seen as this kind of strong person. You know, like, there are some of us that we always like to act like the strong one. Sometimes we go through a lot of emotional pains, we go through a lot of, you know, heartbreaks, we go through a lot of things, but people don't see it. They feel that, okay, we are fine. They feel that we are strong, that we can get through it. Sometimes we just need this emotional support. Sometimes we just need this somebody to be there for us. Like myself, like, most times I go through a lot of emotional problems. Sometimes I'm just there on my bed, just crying, just thinking about life. I'm so down. If I tell people that I'm not fine, they'll be like, you like this, you're not fine. Or sometimes if I'm broke, I tell people that I don't have money, they'll be like, you don't have money. Because most times I bring out myself as this strong guy, this guy that is not moved by anything. So people just feel that, okay, that I'm very strong, that I don't have problem in life. Because my name is Easy Life. Like, I gave myself that nickname. So everybody just feel that this guy's life is easy, that this guy does not have a problem in life. Whereas most times I go through a lot of things. Sometimes I can't even talk to anybody. I just like lie on my bed, sometimes I just cry, sometimes I just post on my status. But nobody wants to understand that, okay, I'm going through some things. So this was what Olive was going through, and I understand it fully. And I thank God for someone like Esther in her life that was there to bring her out of that thing. And man, this Esther's action when she went to Olive's house that Sunday, man, that was wonderful. The way she commanded that, yeah, stand up. That action was so wonderful. Like, the fact that she understood, like, she had that remedy. She understood that Olive was going through stuff, and she had the best remedy for her. And taking her to that concert was the best thing. You know, sometimes when life hits us, even no matter how strong we tend to be, no matter how strong we feel we are, sometimes you just have to like let it out. Just have to like cry it out. So that Angel song was just wonderful. That song is wonderful. Like it talks to me a lot. You don't have to act strong every time. You don't have to act like a lion every time. Sometimes let that emotion out. Sometimes you just need to like go out, just cry, talk to somebody, let those tears out, let those emotions out, let that feeling out. Just free up your mind, free up yourself, and let everything flow. So that was the situation of Olive at that concert. Like, she just had to like let it out. And Angel understood the assignment. he understood the assignment. He just went to her and just gave her a very straight hug. You know, sometimes we just need hugs, we just need like consolation. We don't need advice. Like, we've been getting a lot of advice. We just need someone that understands that, okay, just give us that. Even Esther didn't even understand this principle. She was just asking only, what is going on, what is going on, what is going on. It was Angel that understood. We just went straight to her and gave her a very sweet hug. We just need somebody to hug us and assure us that, and console us that things will be fine, no matter what, that we are going to be fine, and give us that reassurance. Sometimes this is all we just need to be fine. We don't need all the advices, and so we just need that consolation, we just need that hugs sometimes. So this movie overall is just awesome. Like, I love it. I love what you guys are doing, Neptune 3 Studio. You guys are doing absolutely a very, very, very wonderful work. I love every bit, and please, we can't wait for you guys to release the next episode. So guys, if you love this my review and you want me to be doing a lot of review about Neptune 3 Studio, you want us to relate, you want us to talk about it, you want me to do more video talking about it, please like this video. Like, the number of like I get from this video will determine if I will do more of this. If I don't get more likes, then I won't. And please, if you just comment, tell me what you feel about this. Let's talk, guys, let's talk. Tell me what you feel about this video. Tell me how like your own take on each of the characters, your own take on the episodes, and what you feel about each of them. And if you want me to do more review, please write it down on the comment section, and I'll be glad to about it more and more. So that is it for this episode 4 and 5 review, and we can't wait for episode 6 to come out. Like, I think these guys have more in store for us. They have more to bring to us. So let's wait and see what episode 6 will look like. So please click on the subscribe button and like this video. Till next time, bye.